changes on the cards, but not quite the one that John implied. No, it's going the other way. We haven't seen too much of winter, but I think the week ahead, particularly the end of the week, will be increasingly wintry. Frequently the days will be windy, but it's the significant snow that could be the interesting one. It's not going to be snow on lowland southern England, but certainly looks like more of it around, particularly for Scotland by the week's end. Now this afternoon we've more or less got rid of the fog that was plaguing southern England, and we've got the first of a weak cold front, a series of them this week, moving down across the British Isles, leaving behind it sunshine and showers. The snow level today is about 500 metres for Scotland, so it's not especially cold. Temperatures typical of late February, a bit low maybe where the fog lingers. Now that's what's bringing today's weather, and the driving force is this low over Iceland, which is pretty typical again for winter. It's moved across to the Norwegian Sea on Monday, and we've got another system coming in from the Atlantic, so you'd expect Monday to start bright and then end up turning cloudy, wet. Snow, I think, for the Highlands of note tomorrow, but temperatures on the whole aren't dropped very much, though it will become fairly windy. On Tuesday it's going to start off cold because this is a ridge of high pressure, and again another system comes in. This is still not particularly wintry, but we'll see it turn to sleet or even snow on Highland Scotland and rain for most other places. But it's a nice start and possibly a touch of frost. Now from Wednesday onwards it looks distinctly more wintry. This low sitting in the southern North Sea is obviously drawing air in from this direction, which of course is directly from the Arctic. It'll be modified and it's typically showery, but it takes a while to get in. And then on Thursday, briefly that's cut off, but it's a very active system coming through, and when that's gone through we're left with what looks like a distinctly wintry and showery picture. And this is the one, fairly high confidence this happening, despite the fact it is Friday, but of course there's a small chance it will be a rather different picture. But plump on this for now for planning purposes. Now the air that's going to be entrained from Wednesday onwards with that low sitting in the North Sea, as I said, is Arctic stuff. It'll often be wrapped around and around, so the winds might well come in from the southwest, for example, or even the south for a time, but they'll still be cold. And that's Friday's position, and beyond that you might expect this is the air will be in. Bit of detail then for Wednesday. It looks as though we're going to see, for the first part of the day, the remains of the rain and the winds go through England and Wales, but the cold air coming in behind it is going to bring showers and sleet or snow, quite possibly down to low levels, but mostly in Highland Scotland, the lowlands escaping a great deal of it. On Thursday, if you remember, there's that huge high over Iceland drawing things back up from the south, but it's cold air that's being overridden. So it's likely we'll see strong winds and rain slowly sweep across the whole of the British Isles, but later in the day, so fine most of the day for eastern England. Snow of significance, I think, in Highland Scotland, possibly on the lowlands. And then on Friday, the winds really rattle in with a frequency of showers that you might expect. Snow will be fairly common even at low levels in Scotland, and snow even on the hills further south in England. So a wintry flavour, a change most definitely, but maybe the wrong way.